Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Superman Issue 1. This is from the 2023 series from DC Comics, written by Joshua Williamson, art and cover by Jamal Campbell, letters by Ariana Maher, assistant editor Jillian Grant, edited by Paul Kaminsky. So Superman is back on Earth and he's putting down Livewire while Lex Luthor kind of tries to walk him through how to do that in a more brutally efficient way. And Superman is kind of keeping tabs on Luthor like you'd expect, so he can actually hear him. We get a lot of interpersonal stuff. Superman officiates a wedding because the priest ran off during the fight with Livewire. Lois Lane is temporary editor-in-chief over at the Daily Planet, and her and Superman have a little heart-to-heart before Superman runs off to find out why there's a strange color swirl over by Lexcorp, and he sees little nanites with his symbol on it, and then a giant Superman shield appears above Lexcorp. Turns out Lexcorp is now called Super Corp, and Lex Luthor wanted Superman to run his company while he was gone. And it's not just that, they have this weird little cartoon guy, but they've rebranded everything, and there's even a Supermobile in here, which was a nice throwback to the 80s, and different uniforms that we've seen on him over the years. But the team is now devoted to making Superman items. Lex even went to the trouble to create a hologram version of himself that looks a little too much like Jor-El, and that really enraged Superman, because that's incredibly arrogant. Unfortunately, before Superman could get to Lex to talk to him about this, Parasite shows up and causes all kinds of problems. It looks like Superman not only inherited Lex's company, he may have also inherited all its problems too. So far, I was actually really impressed with this issue. I didn't like it at first. It was a little slow going with lots of seemingly pointless talking, but it's just trying to fill you in, and there's these like cute little moments. A little bit of padding and wasted space, but overall I thought it was pretty good. $5 worthy? No, not really. But I didn't hate it. I will recommend it if you can find it at a reasonable price. I'm not a fan of the art. I don't like this weird, disproportionate, over-exaggerated look everyone's got. And Jimmy Olsen has a really weird haircut that makes him look like he just had an accident with a razor. So I didn't much care for the art style. It's not something I care about too much, but I got over that. It was fine. The colors are really well done. I just didn't care for the style of art. It's a little too manga-ish for me, but the story was fun, so I'll give it a little bit of a pass on that one. And it does introduce us to the major players. It'd have been nice if they'd gone over his origin a little bit. In the giant 2 pages of wasted space, they just give like a couple sentences, and that's kind of a waste of paper, but whatever. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It wasn't $5 good, but it was worth reading. We'll see how next issue goes, but until then, a hesitant recommendation. If you can find it for about $3, I'd say pick it up, because I got about $3 of entertainment out of it. Not quite $5, but not the worst thing I've ever read. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.